Today on XDA TV, I'm going to go ahead and review for you an application that gives you the ability to keep your screen on for selected apps. Let's check it out. The app was originally featured on the XDA portal by Harun Raja. The app is referencing an app that was originally on the Google Play Store made by Axdroid LLC called KeepScreen. Now, a developer or senior member on XDA forums, elesbb, took over the application after the developer apparently just left the application, made it free, and no longer updating it. If we go into the forum real quick and look at the thread, it talks a little more about the story, and at the end basically there was a few flaws with it. One of the main ones were that it doesn't work on ICS or above based phones. So the developer went ahead with the help of the OSOs, I'm hoping I'm not butchering that one, and updated the application, released an updated version as of January 9th. Now, the application itself is no longer being updated on the Google Play Store, so any updates will be provided through this thread. It gives you two options: a KeepScreen Improved, which has the improvements and the fixes, but this one has none of the ongoing notification. And the second one clearly says this: if you want to see an ongoing notification, then you want to put that in. The other thing we can see here is this is the link for the original app. I just wanted to show you guys that it does still show on the Google Play Store. Last update as of August, version 2.0, again, but no longer being supported by the manufacturer or the developer. Let's check it out on the phone. We'll go ahead and open up the application on the phone. The application itself needs to be downloaded directly from the thread that I linked for the application. It's not available on the Google Play Store in its updated form. The Google Play Store version is the earlier version. Now, I have my dimmer still set on this. I know some people are going to get bugged by this, but I just want to show you the reason why the application works. So if I open up my internet browser right now, I am on cbs.com. I'm browsing this web page, and I decided to start reading this live TV schedule. It's not a problem, normal thing. I have my phone set to 15 seconds to dim. That's one of my features. I'd like to keep my screen. So automatically you'll notice the screen dims and it's going to die. It's going to go to sleep. This is something I don't want it to do. So if we go ahead and open up the application itself, we'll go ahead and launch it. I have it already installed. I chose the non-ongoing notification. I'll launch it. The interface is very simple. The application, this is where you'll be able to list the application you'd like the screen to stay on. Start and stopping the service, as you say, I just started right now. It just starts it off. Notification is off. I'll go ahead and show it on right now just to show you how it looks like. I kept the luminosity as maximum. Help is the original help link to the developer, so if you need help, please go to the XDA developer's website. I'll go ahead and shut it down. I'll get out of the application rather, and you see that my screen dimmer is still on. Now, automatically you'll notice in the top part of my screen, my keep screen already turned on. I can see that it's already active, and at this point I can just basically read to my heart's content. The application will not dim. If I get out of this application, by default I go back to my standard dimming option. The benefit of this application over, let's say, Smart Stay, that new feature that the Galaxy phones were coming out with, is if you're watching a TV show and there's a low lighting situation, you're not sitting in a really well lit room, you're going to have that problem where the screen will dim or won't be able to see your eyes. Other thing is, you're watching a movie, you just put the phone down for 1 second to do something, you don't want your phone to go to sleep again, and for you to be able to go back and watch it. So it's a great feature, very nice. The notification itself can be just swiped away. It's not persistent in that sense. The other one is the persistent option. I can go back into the application itself and then again shut it off if I don't want it, turn off my notification, and then control my application from there. The application works the way it's intended to now, at least after the update. It works on ICS and even works on Jelly Bean. I have it installed on Note 2, as you saw in the example. The feature where the application itself was incompatible, as some of the people mentioned on the Google Play Store, is no longer an issue. He has two versions of it: the consistent or the persistent notification, and the not so persistent notification. I think the application itself has a good basis or a good function that the phone is missing really natively. What you can see here is that basically, even with the options that Samsung's trying to introduce in the market, a Smart Stay to be able to keep that eye contact to your document,
Now, yes, that does help you keep your screen on, but again, you're doing something, you're walking around. An example for me would be as I'm reading a document, I opened up my Office application or my Polaris Office application on the phone. I open up the document, I'm reading it, and I turn my head for 2 seconds, skim back. Now I have to not only turn on the screen, unlock my screen, and go back into it. This gives me the ability to persistently give Polaris the ability to keep the screen on, which by default it doesn't. So definitely download, check out the application. I think there's a lot of functions or a lot of day-to-day activities that you use to phone and might have maybe overlooked that option where you have to keep unlocking your screen. The developer cites, reading your Gmail, browsing the internet. So there's a lot of functions. So hopefully you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.